Now to what we are learning about the ambush in Africa and what the U.S. soldiers were doing there in the first place. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin has the latest from the Pentagon tonight. Good evening, Jennifer.
Good evening, Brett. The Pentagon has sent a team led by a general officer to Niger to investigate the ambush that left 4 U.S. soldiers dead. This is typical of U.S. military investigations, I'm told. It always takes time to sort through the facts.
October 4th, 2017, 12 U.S. soldiers accompanied 30 troops from Niger on a routine meeting with village elders in Tonga Tonga in the remote desert border between Niger and Mali, 125 miles north of the capital, Niamey. The American Green Berets traveled by convoy in unarmored military vehicles, just as they had done 29 times without incident over the past 6 months. The soldiers were ambushed after they were already in their vehicles after leaving the meeting. An estimated 50 jihadists riding motorcycles, toting rocket-propelled grenades and machine guns, sprayed their convoy with gunfire. The vehicles dispersed. A gunfight ensued. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis denied there was an intelligence failure.
In this specific case, contact was considered unlikely, but there's a reason we have U.S. Army soldiers there and not the Peace Corps, because we carry guns. And so it's a reality.
30 minutes later, armed French Mirage jet fighters arrived and the militants scattered. A French helicopter flew the American wounded back to the capital. A contractor collected the 3 Americans killed in action. Sergeant David Johnson remained missing. U.S. officials feared he was kidnapped and asked the press to hold off reporting. U.S. Special Operations troops were alerted. U.S., French, and Niger forces conducted an intense search on the ground.
No one was left behind. The sense that somehow it was a desolate site, we went back, didn't search for this soldier. Nothing could be further from the truth.
2 days passed before Sergeant Johnson's body was found. A contractor flew his body back to the capital by helicopter. The Pentagon informed the White House about the incident at 5 p.m. on the day of the attack. 2 hours later, U.S. AFRICOM, based in Stuttgart, Germany, put out a statement. Quote, "We are working to confirm details on the incident and will have more information as soon as we can confirm facts on the ground." No drones were airborne during the routine convoy. The U.S. military says it doesn't have enough. Witnesses blame the attack on a new ISIS affiliate that broke from al-Qaeda in October 2016. Its leader, Adnan Abu Walid, is thought to be holding an American aid worker hostage. Senators are demanding hearings.
It may require a subpoena.
Do you feel the administration's been forthcoming up to this point about what happened there?
Of course not.
The delay, as much as the non-disclosure, is a cause for very grave concern.
Initially, Pentagon officials were reluctant to put out statements because they were picking up a beacon that suggested the missing soldier, Sergeant David Johnson, was engaged in evade and escape or had been taken by the enemy. They feared giving out too much information that might put the soldier's life in danger. Brett.
And quickly, Jen, these special forces troops, they work with indigenous forces to try to prevent ISIS or al-Qaeda or these terrorist groups from gaining hold in that territory.
Absolutely. That's why they were out there engaging those village elders. They work with the Niger force so that ISIS can't set up bases there.
Okay, Jen, thank you.